Guys of Reddit, what most surprised you about living with a girl? How much shampoo she uses. A bottle of shampoo for me is almost like a bottle of Windex. It could hypothetically run out, but it happens so rarely that it isn't sometime you think about. Suddenly I found myself buying bottles of shampoo as a regular thing. As a guy, buying shampoo is always a chore, because by the time I need more, all the brands have changed their labeling and types that I don't know what is similar to my old shampoo. Always changing the labels. What was wrong with the last one? It was fine when I bought it in '78. That I fucking love those coconut or pomegranate shower gels. I did not know that I need them in my life. Aren't they delicious? I fart bubbles now. Wait, what? Is this a real thing? There was so much fucking hair in the drain that for a second I thought somebody's pet ferret got loose. Why am I finding another person's hair in my ass crack, wrapped around the head of my dick under the foreskin? How the hell? Easy fix. Get less blowjobs. That's not easy. I'm addicted. How many of them have been taught to be embarrassed by natural body stuff? All of my long-term girlfriends have mentioned being shamed in the past by men about body hair, burping, farting, or even simply being on their periods. A lot of women are taught that their bodies are gross and something they need to hide or be ashamed of. Something a lot of guys totally take for granted. My girlfriend was surprised when I told her that I didn't mind. Naturally I have 6 sisters, but you get my point. All the goddamn hair ties and bobby pins I find around the house. I actually found some bundled together, took a picture, and told my wife they were evolving. My wife also leaves these link plackers.com/wp-content/upload/2018/06/twinlinoob1 JPG laying around. Never found neither hair ties nor bobby pins, but found a lot of hair everywhere. Literally everywhere. Before my wife and daughter cut their hair, I would get them in my underwear, wrapped precariously around my hardware. My wife and I joke she is just marking her territory. Beats peeing on my leg every day before I leave for work. Sounds like she could teach my wife a thing or two. I'm sick of smelling of piss. That with the right one, life feels like a sleepover with your best friend that you get to do every night. This is so sweet. The body heat when you're in bed together. I can't take it. I lay on top of the covers with the ack on while she's freezing underneath them. Get 2 duvets. Sharing a blanket is overrated. Second this 110%. Between her and her dog I feel I'm in a post-apocalyptic world made of hair. Dude. 3 teenage girls, a wife and a female chocolate lab in my house. It's insane. God help you. That is likely beyond what God can help with. Currently living with my GF, and I was extremely relieved to find out she's been real with me. Yes, we are closer proximity, but she treats me the same. She's about as messy as I expected after seeing her old room, and that she can put up with my extreme disorganization, even if it drives her up the walls on a bad day. I was expecting major changes, and we knew each other well enough that hasn't been the case. I'm hoping that is how it'll be with my girlfriend. It's long distance, so it's especially hard to know, but she's about the same level of cleanliness as I am. That I'm the clean one. Growing up I was always made to believe I was messy and unclean. Then I moved out of my parents' house and in with my girlfriend with my own room. And I keep my space really clean. But I walk into my GF's room or back to my parents' house and it's like a bomb went off. Wait, you get your own room? I get a small closet, about a foot deep. Same here, and half of a shelf in the medicine cabinet. Nice. That no matter how many times she rearranges the furniture in our apartment, the layout will never be good enough. The torment of not being able to find the perfect furniture arrangement is nothing compared to the endless search for the perfect purse. Damn. I felt that. How many products she feels are necessary to keep readily accessible right on the sink counter. Amen. I have deodorant and shaving cream. She has an alchemy lab. To be fair, you never know when you're going to need to brew up an elixir of invisibility at a moment's notice. I was surprised she wanted to have sex as much as I did. We had sex almost every day. It was great. We got married, and I got very sick, so it's kinda fallen off a bit, but for the most part there was no downside and there still is none. Even just having company to watch TV with and stuff is great. It's not that women don't want to have sex. It's that sex with a more consistent partner who knows what you want is so much better. It can be assumed that, if you've moved in together, you're pretty serious and probably know a lot about her sexual preference. So congrats. Dude, she really likes having sex with you especially. Why the fuck won't you play Portal 2 with me, Janet? I know you need alone time, but it's been 3 years. Look, give her the benefit of the doubt. It hasn't really been long enough to jump to conclusions. Maybe she just needs time to beat the original Portal. Who knows? Cake Day is a lie. You got a fucking Pie Day award. They fill any perfectly free surfaces with their things. Oh yay. I build a little shelf to put my coffee maker collection. Don't judge. The next day, all my neatly arranged collection was pushed to the side and replaced by her tea boxes, cereal box, candy jar and whatnot. You gotta stand up for your rights, bro. That is your coffee shelf. Revolution, for kin and fellow, Fernania. We have nothing to lose but our chains. Carrot ANDR coffee carrot MAKERS. They fucking fart more than I do. Or they hold them all in and recreate the film Twister when they fall asleep. FML. Yeah, my wife farts in her sleep big time. Some fucking nasty ones to that coat your skin. Dude, that's not a fart. Or the farts that come out as a solid mass and fall on the floor. Condensed farts. My god. Panties soaking in the bathroom sink. The fuck? When we bleed through our pads onto our underwear, we need to wash them with cold water ASAP, unless the blood will stain the panties forever. Wait, is it cold water? I've been using hot water, I feel dumb. You should. Hot water will set stains like cum and blood. It's because hot water denatures the proteins and makes them impossible to get out. Always use cold water for getting out any type of stain. Also, 3% hydrogen peroxide. That shit is legendary for getting stains out. Quite honestly, the improvement in my quality of life. It crazy the things that I do now, or by now, because of my wife. How spending that little bit extra on the nicer products, or spending a little longer doing something around the house, has such a big impact on how I feel at home. I had to convince my husband to stop buying $10 Walmart shoes and invest in name brand. His logic was, I'm tough on shoes, so why spend the extra money if they're gonna fall apart? Since getting him to switch, he only buys a new pair maybe once a year. $10 shoes. WTH. 3 kilometers long, hair everywhere. How much better I started eating. Half the meat got replaced with fruits and veggies, and the meals got even tastier. I liked it a lot. I couldn't believe how great Maya Scrack was at playing Pac-Man with all my GF's hair. Meanwhile, I'm becoming state champ at Gooey Lowy by cleaning that shit up. God, I hate that feeling. I have had long hair all my life, and // king hate it when it gets in my scrack. I have a whole operation for washing my hair so none of it sneaks between my butt cheeks. I've had long hair all myself. I have never experienced hair in my butt or vag crack. It happens when you let your hair down and let the water run through it down your back. The loose hairs flow down your back with the water and get stuck in your butt crack. That's why I keep my hair up until I'm ready to wash it. Then I rinse it off to one side. I rarely get them anymore thanks to my improved technique. I don't do anything special while showering. Maybe I brush my hair often enough that there isn't a large amount of loose hairs to fall out during a shower. Matherfika would rather be scalped than clean her room, aside from a somewhat clear walking path from the door to her bed. I still love the shit out of her though. Or, that's adorable. Nice to read something like that. Best surprise is morning sex and kisses. Almost read that as morning sickness, which is sometimes a result of what you describe. But not for guys, unless they give you coronavirus. Everything gets rubbed, feet, shoulders, arms. It's casual. Just happens. It's wonderful. My wife and I share housework evenly. Personally, I think I do a lot more, but when she cleans it's just different. Like we both put in the same amount of work, but she can make a room look like the Four Seasons and mine looks like a room that a man cleaned. She's a wonderful lady. I think I'll go upstairs and say hi to her now. We are gonna have a baby soon, I think. So cute. How soft their boobs are. You know, this has a mirror thread that was posted at the same time. And guys complain about living with girls. But girls are shocked that men seem to get along fine before they were there. My husband eats PB&J sandwiches 3 times a day if I'm working or out of town. I remember a tweet from one of my female friends. I've been out of town for 1 day and my boyfriend is already eating gas station taquitos. Apostrophe. To be fair, gas station taquitos are pretty delicious. They're usually filled with regret too, but in the moment, so good. How cranky I could get when I'm trying to sleep and she wakes me up by accident. I feel bad and sometimes don't even remember getting mad. My husband gets super cranky when he's asleep, and it is very adorable. It's less super adorable when he steals my blankets or pillows and clutches them in his strong unconscious death grip and I can't get them back out. Hey, thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.